first time these teams met, and a lot of close calls. 16 of the last 19 decided by 8 points or less. John Gaffney, Brian O'Connell, Matt Potter are officials. Opening tap claimed by Marquette.
John, say that right now. Hey, let's go. A little.
Golden Eagles, Iguodaro. Lead for Curlin Kolick on the end line.
Got to stay at home with Kolick. He finds the nice penetration and kick.
Jones corner, Mitchell. Back to the fray, a misfire.
You mentioned Mitchell. One little area he does struggle, but he does so many other things for this team. Don't leave this guy alone.
Up high, the three ball for Shireman.
What? Hey, somebody hurt here. Hold on right away. Cam Jones come up gimpy.
No weight on that right foot, and he is hopping on only his left foot immediately off the floor.
Must have been on the chelsea of the land, maybe. He gets his foot caught underneath. Baylor Shireman unerring from deep. Hopefully he'll be okay.
And Chase Ross off the bench. He had spelled Mitchell in the starting lineup when he was out with a hamstring.
Ross can drive it super, and so can this kid. A lot of people say take his left away. He's pretty good going right as well, but for fear of finding people for three, you got to contain him.
Shireman.
This is the guy that's got to get going, John.
Alexander contested, fouled. That'll be the first on Mitchell.
You can just see the drop defense, afraid of the offensive rebound by Oso. And the little kiss, and then Alexander with the little pull-up. He's got some mid-range game, this kid.
That's the trademark shot. He's coming off a strong showing in terms of numbers against Villanova. 16 points, career-high 15 rebounds. He had all 8 of Creighton's points in overtime, but their offense fell silent to close regulation, and they had a hard time getting both stops and scores.
Of course, Big Mac, so tender with his team, really. A couple of mistakes coming down the stretch. A couple of days off. Feels he's got them back.
It's their first game in 10 days. Marquette, 8 days.
That's very unusual for these programs, too.
How does that impact you in that time?
Well, and how you use your time. I'm sure they had days off, visited with family, things of that nature, relaxed a little for the league run. Got away with it? No, they got him.
Travel on Kolick.
He loves to get a piece of that lane, though. And he drags that pivot foot here. You can see that drop coverage, a nice little help gap defense. Yeah.
And now some pressure from Marquette.
You got to value the ball. Can't cough it up. Open floor opportunities. Marquette's so good.
Stephen Ashworth has been in a shooting rut. Was a top 10 shooter in the country last year.
I love this set. They empty the other side. Got to finish that deal. Overload left.
Don't look too long.
Not his type of pass, really.
And that overload is exactly what you were talking about with me before the game.
Yeah, you got everybody on this side of the floor. A nice little opportunity to negate it there. Get enough loft on it.
Well, back-to-back turnovers for the Golden Eagles.
Okay, good to see everybody back on the floor healthy here.
That includes the return of Cam Jones. Marquette, they wreak havoc, they create turnovers, and they don't give it away.
Look at that shape by Punton. Pretty good. Lock your guy. Nice play by Baylor Shireman.
Iguodaro into the corner. Mitchell wanted it. Hits heel.
Court runner right to the rim.
They eye him up. Alexander on the drive. Twisting fall away. No.
They are so good at that particular shot, particularly Shireman. Free-flowing offense. He reads things. Kolick gives it up, gets it back late if they're in trouble.
End line denied for Mitchell. Jones lies in wait right corner, comes up to screen. Kolick on a switch. The kick, Jones off the up fake, 8 to shoot.
He can elevate here. Nice kick.
Kolick steps into it. A misfire and claimed by Creighton and Mason Miller.
Nice check out. Ooh, not a good pass cross court.
A deadly deflection, thread the needle. What a pass and the miss by Mitchell.
And that's exactly what Big Mac told both of us. Turnovers to touchdowns, as Tom Izzo would say. That cross-court pass so dangerous. But right here, the lead, he gives it up early. Kolek just reads things, shortens the floor. And right here, the duck end just makes guys disappear with that big body.
Well, now Mitchell at the line. Hasn't gotten to the line much this year. Just 14 attempts entering today, 79%. This Marquette team 7-0 at home this year. 18 straight wins at home. That's tied as the 4th longest active win streak in the country. And it's also 19 in a row wrapped in league play at home. 1 away from the all-time record.
Pretty impressive, really. Well, you come here during the summer when it's beautiful. Not bad today either. Just covering your baseball.
You come to town just 3 times a year. Folks here so come.
So you have more time 3 times a year, huh?
You read my calendar. Ashworth.
Yes.
Shireman. Snap the twine.
That's the problem when you play Creighton. You've got to contain the bounce and play the others honestly.
Kolek kick corner. Joplin backs it up.
He's been doing a better job driving. Oh, I thought he could have got up with that. Automatic switch.
Jones looks clean despite the injury issue early. Another miss near the rim. Jones wide open. Off target.
Boy, they dodged it. 2 nice rebounds by Miller early here. Can't leave him alone. A catch-and-shoot guy. Same play as earlier.
High kiss miss, but tic-tac-toe passing.
How about Shireman? He does find people. Talk about an unselfish kid. Can make some deep shots. Why not a little nylon for deep? Warm it up.
Always in perpetuity, trying to live life a little cleaner and better. Good for you.
Very impressive. I just wish everybody out there and their families Happy New Year.
Kalkbrenner at the line. Misfire on the first this New Year's Eve. Join Blake Shelton, Morgan Wallen, Leonard Skinnard, and more. America's biggest party, New Year's Eve live. Nashville's Big Bash tomorrow on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
And talking to Baylor Shireman, who was saying he's into the country music, had the headsets on. Out of Nebraska.
He was rocking out on the way in. Marquette, a lot of three-point looks early. 4 of the 6 field goal attempts, threes, none of them makes.
And goal on the floor now. Good. Look at the mismatch. He's got to go right to the rim and beg for the ball. Be a little more aggressive. And they switch back.
Kolek to lead for Joplin. Hesitant 3 on the way. Miss. And a good boxing board for Miller.
Sharman's got that point forward mentality. And he's so creative. Loves that turnaround shot.
Snap to Ashworth, anticipated by Ross. Tracked down by Ashworth. No possession exchange.
Nice
time for
tips. Tough little angle. Joplin in the way. Nice deflection.
Oh, Marquette, the tri-leader for longest home court win streak in league action in Big East history with Notre Dame and Pitt. This year's unit, though, can match that. The last loss came almost exactly 2 years ago to the day. Double overtime to Creighton.
There's that kick. So good at that again. Open misses out of the gate.
Now the probing reach of Kolek forced the tumble. Shireman wide open, lets it fly and knocks it down.
How unselfish was Ashford? Great hustle by Miller, set that up, and Shireman on fire.
Largest lead of the game, a 14-3 Creighton advantage.
Boy, on the road, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Kolek.
He's got what he wants.
Snap up top, Jones off the fake.
Really can't even penetrate. Settling deep. Loves to come back to that shoulder.
Twisting 2 untrue, claimed by Creighton. Shireman, the high-low lob.
Does that keep it up on the floor?
Triple team kick. Rhythm 3. Alexander off. And it's won by Creighton.
Good hustle. Miller didn't give up on it.
Ashworth. Off target, weak side Jones.
Two plays by Miller. Real good hustle plays.
What's the best look for Marquette to get?
I think you got to go inside a little bit, either with the dribble or the little floater shot in the lane. And Gold again has the mismatch, but he's hiding down there with Ashford. Now they switch back.
Ross the probing dribble. Kolek double comes. Jones 6 to shoot. Kolek cuts rim. Tapped home.
That's what you got to take advantage of that size. But Marquette does a great job. What's it, 9 fouls a game? They are just great at standing up and taking the hit.
Ashworth. Kalkbrenner back to the basket, defended by Gold, coming off a strong showing from deep against Georgetown.
Yeah, they get him right to the box, too. He does a nice job squeezing his guy. Tuck it in, down to 5.
Ashworth, deep 3, no. Jones on the trot.
Such a good finisher at the rim, too.
Ross rejected away. Kalkbrenner swats it out of bounds.
Woo, defending Defensive Player of the Year. He blocks more on his tippy toes than the most when they elevate. There's that nice ability to go airborne straight up. And Gold being in the right spot. He's got to take advantage of that size. And now they're going to go with 2 bigs to block at the other side. The attention to detail. 2 bigs for Marquette right now.
How does that change them?
Gold now can stay outside if there's a dribble drive kick, and Oso can use the bounce and find somebody, as he did there. Passed up a good look. He's not known for that deep 3.
Jones open 3. The miss, loose. Won by the shooter.
Talk about speed. Jones hit out of bounds. He was out of bounds and came back in. A little skitterish right now by Marquette, don't you think, John? And right here, that dribble drive, usually like the kick to the corner. And he got the foot out. Easy one.
Hey, you speak about tempo. You know, Marquette tends to get really quick shots. Creighton's more middle of the pack. How do you feel the tempo has played out so far?
Well, I think right now, because Creighton's making shots, it's pretty fluid. Plus, they're getting touches on the box. And Sharman has stretched the beat, opened up opportunities. King on the floor now. Solid post up. Farabella can make 3s. Different look.
5 to shoot. Shireman. 2 to shoot. Off the up fake. Alexander did not get it off. Shot clock violation.
Good defensive shot. They're ready to go. He's out in the defensive stance. Pretty good stand-up D. Really not knocking shots down. Jones struggling out of the gate a little bit. Joplin, another guy, only 1 shot.
And Marquette 2 of 13 shooting, 0 for 7 from 3.
So they can drop on Oso again.
0 for 8 from deep. And a Godaro kick corner. Now the ball moving as vibrantly as it has all game.
The Gold really got to get on the catch, be ready to shoot that thing.
Sean Jones.
Gets the roll, as they say.
The reaction of Shaka Smart. He flailed a clenched fist that he rainbowed from one foot to the other.
Not known as an outside shooter. Got to be, look at, that's what he's known for. Hustle play. Ooh, caught between trying to dunk it.
Creighton looks for a response. Farabello. Gold denying in the post.
Sharman always looking to make a play.
Snap corner, rhythm 3.
Trout gets a good look.
The energy feels different from Marquette.
Oso really just challenging. Right back at Kalkbrenner.
Cam Jones trying to lead.
Hustle. Farabella. What a read.
Alexander pull up. Trains it.
That's his game. Nice give by Farabella. Automatic switch here.
Cam Jones on the curl. Leave the rhythm 3. A lot of three-point misses for Marquette.
Ross 9 for 30% coming in. Nice help there again. Defensively by Jones. And Ross finishes the deal. Got to value the ball. Open floor opportunities. Get the house in it. Get the emotions flowing.
Backcourt. Marquette ball.
Jones is a nudge. Well, you got to be so alert with Jones sneaking up, poking it away at the end of the floor, got caught. Indecision, and right here jumps it. Ross, the beneficiary as well, but Jones sets a terrific defender. Gets into it.
Turnovers piling up. It's 4 in the last 6 trips for Creighton. Kolek off his foot. Alexander in stride.
That's the 3rd turnover, too.
Shireman, quick release. Drains it.
It's amazing. A nice little look by Alexander, too. A little slap back. Boy, he can stretch the floor, can he?
That feels like a bit of a breathing room moment. Sean Jones.
Steps.
Travel gives it away.
Boy, talk about range. A little step back here. You got to get out. Over the top. You can't hide on that southpaw.
He's coming off a rough shooting showing. Was 0 for 7 from deep against Villanova. Snapped his long string of 58 straight with a made triple.
He's a player, though. Shakes it off.
Turnovers now even 6 aside.
Yeah, they overload. 2-man basketball on the other side now. Ooh, not a good look for him. He had Faulkner loading up.
Gold the pick. Gets fed on the shovel. Kolek, whose touches have been down of late. Ross given a buffer by Farabello.
They like the bounce.
Ross release. Miss. 1 for 11 from deep.
It's not chilly in Milwaukee either.
Alexander opposite Farabello. Deep contested 3. Ugly miss.
Oh, they use the floor to stretch your defense. He's going to go.
Kolek.
That's that cut. 0 for 2 for the year.
Is that a good shot?
Well, they've been letting him practice it. Nice pass here. Contest also. Look at him run the floor, too.
Kolek trying to drive. Feeds Ross.
Nobody looking for the shot right now.
Misfire. Caught Predators and poked free. Tracked down by Shireman. Alexander shaping up. He walks in on the wing. Trying to step through. Couple of subs to the table for Creighton.
A little gassed right now. Shireman's tired on the wing.
Frederick King ready for his first minutes. 8 to shoot.
And nobody replacing here. Finally, Shireman.
Farabello, 2 to shoot. Force pass. And a shot clock violation.
It's a turnover, but not an open floor opportunity. Creighton really struggling to half-court set.
The defense dialed it.
I think that child hears us. He was crying. I can't blame him. And Mama's got a little swing going.
So 10 combined made buckets, 14 combined turnovers. Each team having issue giving it away, but not resulting in points.
8 turnovers by Creighton. Hey, a deuce. What a struggle it's been from deep. The second tray. Who better to light it up?
Cam Jones drops it in. Each team looked a little fatigued before the break. Frederick King getting his first minutes in the middle.
Much better job replacing here.
Ashworth step back.
Didn't have his balance.
The one and dones are piling up. Marquette's been good on the boards. Kolek, nice lead, and fouled, interrupted. Iguodaro on the way up.
Might be King. Nice play, one of their favorites too. He keeps the dribble alive, Kolek. One extra dribble, freezes King. Big time at the rim.
And Greg McDermott had high praise for Kolek, calling him perhaps the best passing point guard in the country, certainly deserving to be in the conversation, and believes this young man, also Iguodaro, is the best passing big.
What they do, Kolek in particular, they can set their patterns up, but he's got the ability to freelance. Now, I'm not comparing him to Ernie DiGregorio whatsoever, but he has a sense of what play should take place, where the direction of the offense should be. Just an amazing feel for the game.
Back end. Misfire. Shireman's got it. Creighton 6 straight open trips down the floor. That's essentially a double kill. Shireman deep 3. Tipped home.
Third, really a hustle play again. Miller.
Cam Jones. Iguodaro, nice spin.
Pretty. How about that? Everything but the finish. Really attacking a little bit.
Ashworth with the shovel to Miller.
Boy, Mitchell looks pretty good running the floor. That's good to see. Tenacious defender.
Coming off that hamstring injury, zapped him of 4 straight games.
A little bit of a zone here look.
Alexander corner, Ashworth rings it down.
He can drill it. A bunch of them at Utah State, 111 of them. He can get it going some games.
Kolek saw scene, kicks Mitchell. Off the heel, tapped out.
They are great at that.
Jones rattles in.
They give the assist to Oso. They don't get back.
Alexander wide open. How does that happen?
I think they were caught between switching defenses. They had played a little zone that last trip, unsure of what they were in.
You can feel the rhythm starting to blossom. Kolek a chance at an and one.
That's where he is tough. Gets you on the hip. Total control. If the big steps up, he'll lay it on him. Well, it's so good in that lane. Right here you can see Kalkbrenner. Should I attack him or make sure I'm not lobbed on?
Well, Ashworth with his first foul. Now Kolek, who has been held in check. 4 points, 2 of 6 shooting, 3 giveaways so far. How has Creighton done that to Tyler Kolek?
Well, in a sense, just defensively, they've been heads up, staying at home, containing his ability to dribble the ball and get in the lane. A long game, though. A little three-quarter court. We haven't seen this. They can use some clock or maybe a trap. There it is. Cough it up.
Jones. Transition triple. No, Iguodaro fills and wins it.
How about the speed to get in there?
Joplin Euro. Nice pass. Iguodaro couldn't handle. Out of bounds. It's Marquette ball off Creighton.
Boy, just inadvertent use of the bounce here at half court. Coughing it up and just Oso running the floor. So impressive. Doesn't give up on this play. The sprint to the rim.
It's a D built on the bedrock of deflections.
Good
Jones.
finisher. Good finisher. Got to get on the left.
Shireman floats it. King rejected.
Joplin with great help.
Joplin wants it opposite. Ross drives. Foul.
Alexander with the giveaway. Boy, this team collectively, this is a great help side by Joplin. Gets a piece of it, ignites the fast break. Boy, the open floor opportunities they missed early starting to take advantage, but Cam Jones to that dominant hand. Little kiss.
Well, the foul to Alexander, his first. 4 fouls on Creighton, 2 on Marquette. Make a New Year's resolution you can keep. Add CBS Premier Week to your family calendar. Spend a bit more quality time with those you love. CBS Premier Week starts right after Super Bowl 58.
Well, they have so many good defenders, this Marquette team. Come up with steals. Ross, one of those guys. Had a few the other night against Georgetown. 3 of them.
Well, that was a rousing round. Now we see the floor taps.
Yeah. Reminiscent of Duke, right? Of course, Wojo did it when he was here. Well, that's great going over the top. Diffuse that pressure.
Barabello, the crowd as loud as it's been. The deficit trimmed to 2. Can Creighton expand it? Contested shot, rattles out.
Travis can shoot, though. Good clean look.
Marquette has not led on the game. Iguodaro ties it.
So good with the floater and that little baby hook.
A 9-0 run. Joplin wanted it.
I would have brought the house down. Great look. Set up by Cam Jones.
The Marquette bench has been a sight. Alexander contested. Tough make.
Sure was. Individual skill.
Cam Jones lost handle.
And Farabello gave a little fake at the ball, set that turnover up on Cam Jones.
Also Iguodaro. Creighton already more turnovers than what it averages per game. Creighton coming off a season-high 16 in the overtime setback to Villanova.
The value of the ball has been a real problem. Shireman, now he's back in. Let's see what they go here. I think Korkbrenner's got to get some touches to get some things done. Once again, the three-quarter press.
Marquette on a 12-4 run. Cam Jones with all 8 of his points in that time.
And here's that zone. I would go to the foul line somehow.
Alexander is there against Iguodaro. 8 to shoot. The ball stagnant. Shireman, floater with 4. Short.
Nice tip out. Korkbrenner. Don't give him that.
High rainbow miss. And here comes Kolek.
Two-man game here.
Dropping the shoulder. The hook off. Out of bounds. Creighton ball.
Kolek is going to be doing that when he's 50. Taking guys to the low post. Trying to ruin their game.
You mentioned something in the open about Kolek, that so many defenses tend to go under on screens against him. We haven't even seen that action that much today.
He can burn you with that. He's confident with that stroke.
Nasty crossover, Alexander.
Wow, that was tough with the ball. Kolek all over it. Big time delivery. Automatic switch.
Right into Ross's clutches. Misfire. Loose ball. Joplin.
Farabello had to have that one.
Joplin lost balance. Able to flick it out to Kolek. Iguodaro giving the shot. Eyeballs the shot clock. Lead for Kolek.
Good screener and cutter. Look at this. Easy playing it. Oh-so deployment. Out by the foul line extended. Little blow by Kolek.
Alexander given a little ground by Ross.
A little horns look and a screen across. Korkbrenner's got his guy.
And help denies.
Pretty collective defense.
Cam Jones hits heel.
A big rebound. He's done a nice job this half. Oh, double. Yep, he put it in his hand. He did. Easy call.
Coming up, AT&T at the half. Adam Zucker, Seth Davis, Jay Wright, Renee Montgomery. Scores, highlights, a look ahead to UCLA at Oregon.
Helps. It gets to Cam Jones.
So McDermott has his use it or lose it. Shaka Smart just employed his out of Marquette's called timeout.
They don't go 2 for 1.
Different defensive look from Creighton.
Yeah, a little bit of his own.
3-ball for Ross.
Oh, that looked right on, too.
Now the timer, I think, will be off here. Looks like it's separated by a second.
I think he's going to call time. Is he? No. Nope. Let him play. A little double up late. It's going to open up a shooter.
Farabello. They try to hold for a look.
Good patience. Nice step back.
Alexander.
Ooh, they're going to go the other way. Farabello over it. No, Miller over the back.
That's Miller's second 3.6. And subs for Marquette as Joplin comes back along with Sean Jones. What are you dialing up here, length of the floor?
Pretty good help side defense on that particular play. I would not let Kolick get the ball back if I were Creighton. They're going to extend the floor, make them use some clock, keep everybody in front of you.
Cam Jones, who's been electric.
He can make it.
Half-court hit. And a two-point game at the break.
Pretty competitive, as you would expect.
Creighton had the commanding 11-point lead, whittled down to a bucket. On the three-point shot like no other team in the league.
And maybe Kalkbrenner's got to get some more touches, I think. Be a little more patient in their delivery. Get it side to side. Let him seal his guy and get some opportunities.
Shireman triggers to Alexander. Number 22, Creighton. Number 10, Marquette. Marquette has not known a lead in the game.
Of course, Mitchell, because of the ability of Alexander. This is where they go right away. He's got to finish now.
Kalkbrenner doubled. Shireman, hot potato.
Nice extra with this kick and shoot. Oh, unusual.
Miller misfire. He's the only man with foul trouble carrying over. The only man with 2 fouls in the first.
High percentage at 58.
Iguodala.
Just a two-man basketball. Nice little bounce, catchable pass.
And here's a deadlock at 30. The second tie of the game.
X off the top with a pin down. I'll bring it down to him.
Ashworth on the wing. Three-ball Shireman, who seemed to give a look thereafter to Joplin.
Oh. Can't leave him.
He had a dozen in the infancy of the game. Kolick reverse denied. The purposeful pause. Blind toss saved by Kolick. Joplin begging for it opposite. Misfire off bottom backboard.
Good look. There's looking at Joplin in the opposite corner. And once again, wide open, clean looks. He had those early in the game, getting them again. And don't leave 5-5.
He's got 15 to lead the game. It's his 100th career game in double figures. Look at how he is outpacing Marquette from deep by himself by a wide margin.
Everybody runs that play. Screen, dribble exchange.
Shireman won it,
Push
but
off.
foul.
I think he pushed off.
It's going to be his first on the shove of Cam Jones.
That's the open look you want for Alexander, too. And Mitchell had fallen down, given an easy opportunity.
So Kolick in the first half, Raph, just 1 assist. He had 32 in his last 4 games.
Pretty good defense, I would say. And also everybody staying at home.
Kolick. Shireman gives no ground. Ball screen lies in wait. Mitchell steps into it. Drives it.
How about that? 30%. 3 for 23, excuse me.
He did enter as a career 30% outside shooter, but had been toiling this year.
Nice pass.
Shireman. Right into the grasp of Stevie Mitchell.
Never got his legs in rhythm. He's almost got to drive when he's got a guy smaller.
Iguodala. Trying to curl it corner, out of bounds, Creighton ball.
I always said somebody's got to start making some threes, and the ability of Mitchell here stepping up big time. Mentioned 3 for 23 coming in.
10 giveaways for Marquette.
Looking for a high-low here.
Shireman defended by Joplin. Ball screen. Joplin over top. Aggressive drive opposite. 5 to shoot. Shovel. Shireman wide open. Got it.
He does that great, though. He made that play. Hustle, replace, get available.
Cam Jones.
And we got a foul. And on the baseline. It's just a great hustle play to get free. Now he's under the basket and not available. Look at this sprint. Gets established.
A good chunk of the game has been disjointed offense on each side. The greatest rhythm has come with Shireman, has found his groove, and Cam Jones of Marquette. Joplin comes to a stop. Iguodaro. Jones.
Going to his left hand, boy. Say goodnight. Never made him turn.
He is the first Golden Eagle to double figures. Give him 10.
Mitchell gets a great defender every night now. Makes it much tougher for him. And Mitchell, the guy on him now. Looks spry, too.
Alexander became a second option for stretches in the first half. Nice look. And one chance for Kalkbrenner.
Nice job sliding in position and great patience by Alexander.
Obviously, it's a focus to try to get Kalkbrenner the ball, but he's been denied considerably.
A nice little job, little curl from that foul line, got him right to the box.
And that foul goes on Iguodaro. That's his second. Kalkbrenner last year an 80% free throw shooter. This year at 63, connects.
He's worked hard on that three-point shot. Can hurt you once in a while. Had a big game against Loyola with threes.
Kolek has not yet been ignited. And Mitchell hit by Alexander and Ruth.
A little nickel dimer there. After what we've been watching.
Ready at 18 with 6 coming in the first 4 minutes of the second.
And Joplin's a guy that's really got to get going, I think, with this Marquette team. Too talented. So many areas he can do some damage. And Miller has played him well, though. He's got some length. Taking away the shot, which means a nice bump to get him a little diagonal cut.
Cam Jones behind Iguodaro. Floats it up.
There's that drop coverage. You're going to get that shot.
Cam Jones a little slow to join his teammates. Brief numbers.
Oh, steps again. And just a little scramble by Jones caused that. Self-diffusing here.
It seemed like Cam Jones aided the call, too. Gave the hand signal in the moment. Kolek has been contained. And yet this is a 4-point game.
They love this little two-man set. Little blur screen.
Kolek saw seam.
Strong.
Aggressive take and make.
He is strong again, lifting everybody that open opportunity to attack.
Creighton seeks response. The lead whittled back down to a bucket. Miller was briefly open.
Excellent defense by a great defender. And so look at this switch. Dog it.
Ashworth, nice bounce, reverse.
Again, cutting, understanding, reading. Sure. Excellent.
Mitchell was begging for it in the corner. Gets fed in stride.
Guys, Kalkbrenner just influences shots, but what a great play.
Alexander against Joplin. Farabello to the table to sub in. Alexander smothered.
Kalkbrenner's got to get a nice switch back by Oso.
Ashworth denied inline, 4 to shoot.
Got to shoot it.
Shireman contested 3 from in.
Excellent defense.
Kolek, nice lead for Cam Jones.
But they run a lot of NBA ISOs, don't they?
In this NBA building, home of the Bucks and these Golden Eagles. Joplin
trying to get him going.
Shireman on the run with Alexander.
Oso, such an influence. Sprints the floor, gets a piece.
Kolek, inline on Miller. Into the corner. Mitchell lays it down.
How about that? Laid it up. I thought he looked a little winded, but once you touch it, it feels pretty good.
Shireman has There's no one to go to. Alexander comes to him.
They're doing a good job talking and communicating defensively, Marquette, on their switches.
2 to shoot.
Well, so late in the shot clock without any form to the offense. I talked about Mitchell. Somebody's got to step up, and known for his defense, but does a lot of things. Good rebounder, guards his guy, and yes, brings a smile with the trade.
Playing his first game in nearly a month, and sat the last 4 with the hamstring injury. He goes to the bench here. And both teams go a touch deeper.
He was grabbing his knees out there. All that time off.
The initial spark for Marquette came with the defense into offense from Sean Jones, who brings it up.
He is a demon on the defensive end.
Golick over Shireman. Marquette's first lead. It's 42-41.
Boy, he gets that shoulder and hip by you. He owns you.
Alexander slithers to the cup and responds.
It's a goal.
Golick begging for it in transition. Sean Jones didn't see him. Underneath, contested, May.
And again, nobody jamming things up. A parade at the rim.
Alexander. Nice wraparound bounce. King point blank.
Both teams opening it up a little bit here. A little more comfortable.
It was choppy and disruptive on each side early. The greatest rhythm has arrived. Sean Jones gets King, barely holds the pivot. Blind bounce to Golick.
Again, going to his left.
Back iron, Farabello. Headman to King, disrupted by Sean Jones.
Well, heads up play. A little more air under that.
Golick given space, one sharp dribble. Inline drive, Joplin foul.
That could open it up for him.
Alexander. Can Creighton respond? Miller open.
He hasn't had many clean looks.
Out of bounds. Jump ball.
Nobody had it. Possession arrow. Throw the other way. And communicated on switches and being in the right position during this comeback.
Second chance points favor Marquette 12-2. Offensive rebounds 11-4. Ryan Kalkbrenner has just 2 field goal makes, only 5 attempts for Creighton on the game.
Farabello on the floor now.
Golick.
Loves that little pocket pass.
And ripped down by Creighton. Marquette has not lost at home to a conference foe in almost exactly 2 years. It was New Year's Day, 2022, double overtime to Creighton.
Nice play, little squirrel. Gave it up quickly, I thought, for Kalkbrenner.
Alexander goes with the screen. Iguodaro picks him up.
Now look at the mismatch inside. Somehow they got to get it to Kalkbrenner. He's got an offensive rebound spot. Farabello, pretty good response for Big Mac.
Farabello connects on the 3. He had said this week it's going to be an up and down game. We're going to be running a lot. We hit the midway point of the second. Up top. Golick, no. Iguodaro line tap. Foul in pursuit.
Well, that's what they do. Slap it out. They do such a nice job getting an extra possession. Just this understanding of passing on the perimeter, spacing out properly. That's what makes them a difficult out.
First foul to Trout. And Cam Jones back in. And Cam Jones was visibly hobbled in the opening seconds of the game, but he came back in a big way during that 12-4 run.
Pretty spry. Tough match for Farabello.
Golick no look to goal. Sean Jones, hesitant 3. Got it! Wow.
That is a bonus. 5 for the year thus far. He gives it on the other end.
Marquette now 3 of 4 from deep this half after a miserable first.
Cam's got the responsibility here with Alexander. Well, they are having trouble getting organized.
Kalkbrenner fouled.
I don't think they get Kolick with this reach in.
Follow the road to Las Vegas. Catch every round of the NFL playoffs on CBS through Super Bowl 58. All streaming live on Paramount Plus. And it does go on Kolick. That is his first.
Shireman, watch him get on the floor quickly.
Alexander's had the ball in his hands a lot. Twisting fall away. Kiss miss.
Numbers.
Kolick shovel. Cam Jones. Transition triple. In and out.
Look at Gold run the floor. The big at the 10.
Cam Jones weaving in the lane. Gold. Quick release.
Short. Again, the slap, they are so good at that.
Sean Jones, 5 to shoot. Contested 3. Again!
Well, you know he's been working at it. Good for him. Scatter report is this. Give it to him. And look at this team coming after Sean. Woo. From big-time conversion.
So Marquette has its largest lead. It has trailed the overwhelming majority of the game. How does Creighton respond?
Again, they've had their difficulty in the half-court set. They're a little bit of a zone look right now. A lot of matchup. Again, Kalkbrenner at a disadvantage in this particular set.
Ashworth was given space. Alexander hesitant 3. Got it.
Wow. How about that? Stepping up. Get them in touch.
Sean Jones against Alexander. Iguodaro, who's been active around the rim following. Cam Jones, reverse.
So good at that rim. Freezes people. Courage at the 10.
His dad Kevin in the house, his grandfather alongside.
Oh, nice swipe by Oso. He gets the foul, though. It may have been the arm wrapped around him.
Now, Cam said his dad Kevin, who's there on the left, his grandfather on the right, told him at a young age, unforced turnovers, the worst thing in basketball. A big reason why he protects the ball so well.
The fear of dad, huh? Pretty good advice.
And on the foul to Iguodaro, his third.
Good look at, oh, goodness.
3-ball off for Ashworth.
Also so good with that dribble handoff. Again, the ability at the rim is also so flexible. Gets his guy out of the area.
Sean Jones, aggressive drive, bumped.
Ashworth, I think.
It's going to be his third.
He's having fun right now. He feels this is his game, his day, and why not? Counter that. We kick. Talk to Shock about this kid. Thinks he's the fastest kid in the country. Speed. He stops and controls that body in an extraordinary fashion.
And he's got a dozen for the first time in his collegiate career. A critical part of Marquette taking this 4-point lead. The rebounding difference in second chance. Marquette, second chance points 18-2, plus 10 on the offensive glass. Creighton does not have one offensive rebound since halftime.
That's unbelievable. Also one of those guys, too, that ability to keep it in play, give him second, third opportunities. Got to get it over.
Creighton facing a game-worse 5-point deficit. They barely avoid the violation.
Defense has been great by Marquette of late.
Alexander led by Shireman. Ashworth, 6 to shoot. They just now really run their offense.
They've really done a good job late in the shot clock on defense.
Shot clock violation, the third of the game.
It's all about the defense. They have just suffocated Creighton, which is very difficult to do. Everybody in the right spot looking to help gap-wise. the closeout, the challenge.
And here comes Marquette. Marquette 1-1 in league play. Creighton 0-1.
There's that pocket to the floater. And running down. Out scrapping. Nice steal right here. Alexander.
And he misses in transition.
May have been a little touch just to throw him off.
Kolek with calmness. Oh, nice fake. Iguodaro follow off.
But they can't get anything going on the break at all. Great balance defensively by Marquette.
Alexander had a good cut. Ashworth couldn't see him. Shireman. Falkbrenner screen. He has not seen the ball a lot.
Again, they got the switch.
Alexander 5 to shoot. Great of the lane giveaway. 3-on-1. Sean Jones.
Woo. He has been magnificent. That's all. Marquette D.
Does Creighton need a timeout here?
He's confident. He's letting them play a little bit. He knows his team. They get the timeout. Like that will break you down. Can't get your transition decent. They got to get right into it, though. This has been a problem for Creighton. All on the perimeter, nothing definitive going to the rim. A little confusion with this match once in a while.
Out of Creighton's called timeout, only one remains for the Blue Jays. Haven't scored in almost 3 minutes.
Look at Oso denying. Kalkbrenner down to 3. They're going to get another one.
Green ball hits iron, that's all. Ooh. Greg McDermott paces, arms folded, eyes down, as the offense has gone silent for Creighton. Kolek, nice give. Iguodaro explodes and misses.
A nice straight up D. Going early. Put too much pressure late.
Alexander felt the double.
Well, they are so active defensively, Marquette.
Shireman has gone silent. His step back. Got it!
They needed that badly.
He has been the offense. 23 to lead the way.
2-3 zone now. That's the one we do a 1-3-1.
Cam Jones corner. Chase Ross. Kolek.
I'd love to slip him into that foul line against his zone.
Cam Jones corner.
Look at the foul now. Just out hustling. Going the other way. Step on the line. Well, that is the difference, though. Ross, track that baby down.
You can feel and see the energy difference. A couple of subs for Marquette. Stevie Mitchell is back. David Joplin returns. Sean Jones out. And Chase Ross to the bench.
Well, when you're such a good offensive team as Creighton is, to be stymied like this is frustrating. What do we do? Where do we go? I would think Kalkbrenner on the box. I mean, just try and get him involved. Once again, that three-quarter.
Shireman, a career-high 7 made threes.
He can elevate now. He's got crazy footwork.
Stolen away by Kolek. Joplin.
Don't leave the ball. Never leave the ball. This is an early, important trip, I think.
Marabillo uncertain. Miller, three-ball corner, got it.
He can shoot. That kid can catch and shoot. Nice find by Farabello.
Dad Mike, almost 20 years in the NBA, a career 41% shooter in the association.
It's in the genes, huh? The 2-3 trying to slow him down a little bit. You got to make sure you rebound.
Active hands for Creighton forces the giveaway. Alexander as we approach 3 minutes, 4-point game.
They've been riding that ball screen with front runner inside.
Barbero.
There you go. Go up.
Got it.
Got him on the switch. Nice read. Farabello again.
Back-to-back positive possessions for the Blue Jays. They've drawn within 2.
The zone's been effective.
Mitchell to Kolick. Open Joplin again. Got it.
Nice find. Kolick with the delivery. Boy, they need Joplin. They're a different team when he can drill them. What a spot to pick the dribble up.
Time ticks. Farabello. Shireman contested 3. Heat check moment.
Gonna go man, I think, this trip.
Shaka Smart calls the play to Kolick.
The lob.
Iguodaro. Farabello's got it. And a foul.
Might be Mitchell jumping in. And they're making these threes. We saw Jones make them earlier. Cam as well.
Notre Dame and Pitt.
Extending the floor now. Make them use some clock.
The Creighton, a season-high 17 giveaways. Had a then season-high 16 in the loss to Villanova last time out. Alexander crosses. Creighton armed with 1 timeout. Alexander kicks.
Got a piece.
3 ball off for Shireman.
What a rebound. Oh, so they're going to give it.
Well, the foul.
One more to give, right?
That's only 6. Coming up next, second game of our college basketball doubleheader. Out west, matchup between UCLA and Oregon. Keep it right here. More hoops on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Nick Cronin, Dana Altman's teams will go head-to-head. What's the dialogue on each sideline here?
Well, I think let's see if they get ready to give it. Well, straight up. One more trip. Use your clock. Make sure you check out if you're Creighton on a miss. Had some problem with that offensive glass of Marquette. Down to 10.
Kolick, 6 of his 7 dimes since the break.
Got to contain this guy. He does exactly that.
Cam Jones miss. 48 seconds.
Got to attack.
Alexander, offensive foul.
Go back. I haven't seen that excited. Got established in front of him. Boy, that's a tough one, though. Not so sure if he ever got established once.
Kolick bumped up the sideline. Joplin! Jam!
For emphasis. A breakdown with balance.
Farabello, quick bucket. And the final timeout for Creighton.
Mack is really upset. He's so upset about that block charge.
Bonus time, if they don't get a clean steal on entry, you expect the immediate foul?
They might do one trap and then a gamble pass. Big on the ball, everybody face guarding. Probably send somebody out, too.
Inbound Cam Jones immediately fouled by Farabello.
Pretty good free throw shooter, 77%. Not a bad choice.
He's having a career year at the line.
He's tough. He's got a really good offensive mind.
He's got a dozen, one of 4 Golden Eagles in double figures. Chase Ross subs back in, and Joplin goes out.
Just a tremendous defensive effort, though, by Marquette, I thought. He's all over Creighton, stymied on the offensive end, which is seldom takes place.
Front end. Not there.
Quick. Go quick.
3 ball. Iguodaro tied up. Foul.
Not a bad look.
Now this series spans a century. It started in February of 1923. Creighton had won 7 of the last 10, but Marquette swept the 2 meetings last year. Iguodaro free throw shooting has been much better in his last few games. Connects on the first.
His fingerprints on this game and team are immense. Unselfish, great contributor on both ends of the floor, and talks on that defensive end.
3-possession game, 20 seconds, no timeouts. Alexander and 1.
Oh, that was quick, smart, aggressive. Knock this one down, get your press organized. Same idea. Trap. But that's dangerous when they put it in the building like that. Fans don't get them.
Yeah, the replay just shown on the big board.
And they don't agree with it.
Alexander, a top 10 free throw shooter in the Big East. Marquette goes bigger. Mitchell out. Gold is back. And 1. Got it. Miller out. And Dotzler in.
And they're going to do the line drill here. A couple of wide receivers, 1 quarterback.
Golic.
He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind. He wants to get fouled. 91% free throw. How's that for a point guard?
He was held in check throughout the first half, but he's had a sneaky, strong second himself.
Yeah, he does assert himself mentally. Aggressive. Gives the ball up. He's got a little wolf in him, too. Comment here and there.
3rd best free throw shooter in the Big East, just outside of the top 20 in the country. And Golic connects.
Defensive subs again.
Mitchell and Ross are back. Miller returns as a shooter for Creighton. Back to 6.
They're back in the half court a little bit deep. Don't gamble. Into a zone, too. Get an offensive rebound. Shoot it.
Miller contested. Got it. 5-1. Golic, clean entry. Fouled.
He's the one guy you got to deny the ball to, but the speed of inbounding, he took away that particular advantage.
These teams stood 1-2 in the preseason poll in the Big East. They're both top 25. One is going to have a losing record in league action.
Shocking when you think of it. A long way to go, though. 2 high-profile programs.
Now, Creighton hasn't begun Big East play 0-2 in almost a decade. The 14-15 team that lost 19 games. Golic connects. 2-possession game.
He doesn't like it when it hits the rim.
That's a miss for him.
Yeah, exactly. More like it. Boy, spirited effort. Fun game to be involved in, isn't it, John?
Shades of more to come. Alexander. The Marquette Golden Eagles have won 20 straight home conference games. They have tied the all-time Big East record.